Our victory that day halted the advance of the fascist oppressors. We stopped them, delayed them, which forced them to face the brutal winter to come.
But at what cost? You were always willing to sacrifice so many brave men. Were their lives really so cheap?
I did not have the luxury to agonize over every soldier I sent to die. They understood what was at stake, and their bravery bought us the time we needed to do what was necessary.
Greetings again, comrades! This is Matt, and now we've gone to January 1942, the miraculous winter. General Winter has arrived, everyone. General Winter is a term used by soldiers during World War II to describe the winter in the Russian winter, because the winter of the Second World War was horrifying. All of the winters there were actually some of the worst in the entire century. And that's very noticeable because it was almost the winter alone that would be able to destroy the German advance completely and would allow the Russians time to fight back. Regardless though, with this happening, I'll be seeing you on the battlefield, comrades. The winter's gonna be harsh for all of us.
You risk freezing to death. Look for fires or structures along our path.
Look at these tracks. Fritz has been this way. There must be a camp nearby.
Let's go, comrades. The winter's killing us. It's already claiming some of our men.
We are away.
So cold.
For your command. We will get there.
Yeah.
There, comrades. We can warm ourselves by that fire. These Germans will not mind.
Welcome to the winter of 1941-42, everyone.
Comrades, I think we can all agree we are freezing our balls off out here. Huh? But then, so are the fascists. We will take advantage of this weather and drive the Germans out of the area around Moscow. They've pulled back to defensive positions somewhere around here. Scouts are moving into position here. You will rendezvous with them and provide demolition support. We have limited forces, comrades. Stay warm and stay alive.
Yes, we're gonna have to do with very few things here. Even the Russians could provide much during the winter. Now, let's go and meet our forward scouts, shall we?
Departing.
And hopefully our men will not freeze to death. I'm getting shivers just from looking at this and listening.
This deep will slow our advance. We can move much faster on roads and trails.
Not that there's many of those around here.
It's time to march, comrades. On our way.
If we stick to cover, we'll be able to shield ourselves slightly from the wind.
Stay in cover to shield yourself from the wind. It may not keep you warm, but it will keep you alive.
What are you
We'll grab the German machine gun. That could be of use.
away, comrades?
And we'll jump back to get some shielding from the wind.
Forward.
Man, it must have been horrible doing this time. Can you guys imagine how cold it would have been? Because there's stories of people dying just in a matter of minutes from being out in the cold.
Moving to location.
Okay, let's get to the fire.
On the march.
Need to warm up.
This camp, it must have been left by the advance team. But where are they?
We wait here.
At least we can warm up a little. Wonder where the scouts are.
Ambush!
Germans.
Take
Germans want the fire for themselves. Yeah, the Germans really want the fire.
Russian snipers! Scouts! We're saved! Save you! Killing the enemy will! Man down!
There we go, we have our scout support.
You made it. Good. We thought you might have frozen to death. Ha! Not from this little breeze. This cold is nothing. Now hurry and warm yourselves. We need to scout the German position.
Alright, so we need to move ahead and clear out the German position with our snipers. Our snipers are immune to the cold, so they can move freely through it. We shouldn't have to worry about them at all.
Hold your fire. We do not want to give our position away.
Yeah, and we'll do as he says. We need to stay silent here. The Germans, however, are also ducking and just trying to survive the cold as much as we are. Wonderful weather, isn't it, comrades? We'll have to get used to this. The winter is long and brutal in Russia, especially during the Second World War. I'll try and flank around here because we have a lot more open space we can snipe from. Like, I'm not sure what to do with the conscripts yet, as they really cannot move much. There's an overfrozen German tank.
Sir, we had to take shelter from the cold, but we are ready to aid your effort. The cold has crippled the German tanks. Explosives can ensure they stay that way.
You want displacing.
That sounds like a good idea. We should actually blow up any German tank we find that is frozen over. So when spring comes, they'll not be able to use them again.
You need something built?
Engineers, see if you can get to that fire. That's one tank dealt with. Okay. The Soviet sniper is a two-man's team, which is exceptionally handy in sniper engagements, because it means that generally the Soviet sniper will win out. Oh, we've been spotted. Let's stick to the.
Awaiting I am
It's
going
not
from here.
Need to sprint. The Soviet sniper can also sprint once they're a veteran, so we can get away from trouble. Oh, the Germans really don't want us to be here, right? Do they? But at least we loot them a bit out in the cold. They will also slowly die out there. The Germans are in much worse of a position than we are. Let's have a glance around. Do we see any tanks? Looks like there's one here. I saw a shadow or something there. Yeah. Okay, we know where to go.
What do you need in motion?
Let's keep scouting up.
Sniper ready. Displacing.
Oh, there you can also hear the battles in the background. We're gonna have to take this quite a bit slowly. Stick to cover. The Soviet sniper, let's see, we have suppressive volley fire. Huh. And we can also fire flare up in the sky, so we have a bit of... Let's actually do that so we can see what the Germans have going for them over here. Costs us 60 munitions though, so that's expensive. Okay, we see there's two Germans hiding in that shack. Let's move up, and let's stick to cover.
Comrade Lieutenant, we took cover in this house when we heard gunfire, but we are ready to serve.
Oh, nice. Let's blow up another German tank. Man, you can see on the thermostat how close our men are to freezing to death, and it's rising rapidly.
That was for Alexei, you bastards.
I am needed elsewhere.
Okay, let's stay here. Stay here.
German outpost is nearby. We can move to cover to camouflage our approach. We can put up a flare from here to scout out the enemy approach. The Germans are just ahead. If we move
Let's
into
fire.
that cover, we should be in range.
If that is what you want.
Yeah, we need to get that fire the Germans have in their camp. We see a lot of German veteran troops right now, actually, but there's so few of them. Many of them have died at this point.
Sniper on the move.
Like, the attrition the Germans are suffering at this point is tremendous. Oh! That was actually... We took quite a few shots there, actually.
You want me? Death from the shadow.
Oh no, that's not good. Fall back.
How can I run? Position acknowledged. Sniper standing by. You need move now.
Yes.
Engineers ready. Not sticking around here.
Trying to kill the sniper.
Awaiting orders. I see them.
Let's just keep sniping them. Oh, they're sending another unit out.
Snipers infantry will not escape.
Kill the fucking fascists.
There we go, that's killing them.
Engineers taking losses!
We're gonna have a hard time getting men ourselves.
Take the shot.
Infantry shooting at us!
How can I
Wait
help?
for the Germans to come out.
We are ready. Let's go, man.
Hold the line! They are killing us!
There we go. Let's get to the fire quickly. Because our men are dying. Get in the warmth. There we go, killing them. Ugh. Oh, this is tough on us. We don't really have many men left. But we're gonna have to do what we have. I probably didn't do that as well as I could have. Let's grab these supplies. Let's destroy these German tanks.
Plant the demolition charges.
You move up here,
Won't stop
and
us
you
from
move up
taking-
here.
Think it is valuable? We will take it.
If we get this point, we're gonna have a few more resources. That's machine guns.
Engineers.
Oh, rather, used to be machine guns. We cleared that out pretty well, I'd say. Good job, snipers. There we go. Less German tanks.
Burn, you Swallow!
Okay.
Securing territory. I will take it.
Oh, there's a German half-track up there.
The outpost is ours.
Excellent! We've put extra squads at your disposal to aid your efforts.
We'll continue our advance. There should be another German depot.
Oh, we've got a unit of guards. Nice, that's gonna help a lot. As I've said, guards are the elite Soviet units. Let's actually arm these guys with anti-tank. Right? What happened? That was weird. Okay. Unexpected. Okay. I'm gonna arm these guards with anti-tank rifles, because if we have to face a German vehicle, we need something. And our conscripts already have a German light machine gun. So we don't need light machine guns. We can use this half-track.
Sir, we can commandeer that half-track to aid our troops.
And that's repaired. Now the advantage of a half-track in the field is we can actually reinforce from it. Because apparently they had teleporters in the Second World War. There we go. That's gonna help keep us warm. And will allow us to reinforce, although we do have limited supplies, or manpower here actually. We need to move further up and get more points. Sniper move there. And you move with her. Okay, we see some veteran Germans up here. That's one down. Yeah, let's just make the Germans scared. Oh, the Germans are sending out Panzer Grenadiers. They actually have assault rifles now. This is this just got a little bit more scary. Because Germans have access to STGs. They even have a pass. Jesus Christ! Okay, let's target the other ones with assault rifles while they're freezing to death. Just hold the line. There we go, okay. Man, we're going to need a lot of supplies if we have to reinforce the snipers. I'm gonna have to rely on conscripts. Oh yeah, we cannot reinforce snipers with conscripts. So, that's the thing. Okay. That's a lot of Germans killed. I think we did that good. Let's move the healthier sniper up. Have a look around. Is that a German tank? Oh, we can actually call in a fresh conscript squad if needed. Although right now I don't think it's necessary with these squads we have. Just need them reinforced. Yep, and we need to destroy that tank. Get you over there. Okay, so there's a fuel depot up there, so I was right, and there might be vehicles. Let's get you guys up here. Okay. I'm gonna use the half track to get the engineers. We can allow them to freeze to death out there. Yeah, we're gonna have to take this real slow and careful. The mission is gonna be very long in Combat Heroes 2, so they might be my longest videos. Which I don't think is a problem. Let's get inside the truck. Half truck. There we go. Now they are warming up. That's one less German tank. Okay, we need to move very carefully. Let's actually shoot a flare in there. And we'll see what we have to deal with. That's another German half track. We don't need to use that though. Okay, we have Germans inside that tower. That's a German machine gun in there. Okay. We can keep the engineers inside the half track unless needed. Let's start moving up. I know there's a half track. Yeah. Let's see if we can take a shot here and lure the Panzer Grenadiers out. That's one shot. Yep, they're moving out. Let's move. Let's do another shot over here so we can start getting some shots at them. There we go. Now we can start killing the German MG. Because these flares actually last for a surprisingly long time. If I'd known they lasted this long, I would be using them more. Nice. Good job, sniper. Now let's get you another spotter. There we go. Yeah, because we need that spotter. Oh, they're really coming. Yeah, let the Germans freeze to death out here. Ah, they got to the warmth. Let's shoot them. There we go. And another shot, come on. There we go. German squad's dead. Let's keep advancing up. Ooh, just listen to this cold. I'm still getting shivers up my spine just because of the wind howling. Good, get you a spotter soon, and then we can move up with the scouts again. There we go. Let's move. Get you there. infantry, you'll get to the fire. Have to be very careful. Because they said there's a fuel depot, so I'm guessing there's gonna be... Ooh. Shoot him. There we go. Now shoot the Panzer Grenadiers. Oh, poor Germans. Okay, let's... We need to get a flare in there. We have no idea what we're gonna meet. Okay, what are we facing? Machine gun and a lot of frozen over tanks. Okay. Start shooting at the machine gun. Get up here. Get another shot in there. Oh, we're having trouble killing him. There we go, we got him. Okay, we're capturing the fuel depot. And I see a lot of targets for us to demolish. Let's get the engineers up. They have a task. Man, look at all these frozen over German tanks. Get to set the half track again.
You prove yourself quite capable. But our work isn't done yet, comrades. There's at least one more depot across the river to the northeast. But scouts should advance carefully, as by now the Germans surely know we're coming.
Alright, thank you for telling me that. Okay. Okay, so we have to get across the river. And there should be one more German vehicle according to the extra mission. There it is. Although that one seems to have been working order. Okay, let's give it a try. Although I get a feeling that thing is not abandoned. Which reminds me. Let's see if we can put a mine in front of it. Perhaps German. Okay, okay, that one thing was manned. Okay, so they still have a vehicle that's functioning. That is a problem. Let's go across. Yep, Germans.
What? Destination understood.
Awaiting orders.
They have a mortar. Jesus. That town is a lot more fortified. Not town, a farm. They literally set their HQ area up in a farm. Let's try and get some shots in. And we don't seem to be getting many shots in. There we go, we got one shot in. We need to get a better angle, so we can shoot inside the window. There. Oh, he could just do it. That'll work. See if we can get out the sniper. Okay, they're just moving out after us. They're not keen on us just sniping them. Let's get into position. Oh no, that's not good, that's not good. Get back here. Do we have enough? Yes, we can reinforce the sniper again. Now the Germans are out in the open and we have them just where we want them. There we go. Now, we can move again. Slow and steady. Slow and steady, comrades. And we lost a lot of our spotters. I'm not good with handling snipers. I'm much more of a frontline commander than I am a sniper commander. And the Germans are coming out again. And let's shoot them again. There we go. Now let's go. Okay. That's fire flare. Okay, let's see if we can take out the German mortar. That's one mortar down. Mortars require 2 men to operate. Or not. Oh wait, it does. It just fired one shot. Oh no! We lost the sniper! Fuck! Excuse my language, but that really is not good. Now let me see if we can kill that German MG and then we can move up. I'm gonna call in a conscript to take care of that. Okay. Gonna take a little bit to kill the German machine gun, but that's how it'll have to be. That is not good at all. Okay, let's move the half track across to give us some sight.
We have more conscripts at our disposal.
Stay there. There we just kill the MG gunner. Okay, you start moving. And we really don't have much to work with here. Oh, they have another machine gun down there? Okay, we'll park the truck over here. One more shot. There we go, it's cleared. Okay, good job. Very good job. And we have another autosave.
Comrade Lieutenant, scouts report German reinforcements approaching our position.
Well, that's just wonderful, that is.
Those mortars. We will bring hell down on them.
Okay.
We must hold the region at any cost.
Man the mortars. We're gonna have ourselves a little mortar battery. I like the mission is saying, repel the Germans or die trying. How forward of them. Okay. Okay, so Germans are coming from over there. Let's plant you over here. There we go, that should give us the men needed. Okay, let's get the sniper inside the house. They can hold from there. Oh yeah, conscripts are able to set up a sandbag defensive line. So can we set one up here? There, we need one here. That'll provide us with some heavy cover. This will allow us to hold the position a lot better. Oh, they have Panzerschrecks. Not Panzerschrecks, Panzerfaust. I saw a German sniper.
There's a German Sturm
There.
coming coming up the river. Now we're fucked!
Kill him.
Quick! Barrage the river with the mortars! Break the ice! Sink that fascist tank!
Good idea. Let's destroy the river. There we go, it's sunk.
Good shot! Sent the bastards to an icy grave. Look at the Germans run. They aren't so tough without their tank.
Nice. We held that.
If General Winter helped us at Moscow, it was simply because his hand found more Germans than Russians.
No. It was the courage and sacrifice of the Red Army and the Soviet people that bled and slowed the enemy. The fascists would have been warming themselves in a burning Moscow had we not fought so fiercely before the snows came.
There we go. Victory for the Soviet Union, comrades. This is Matt, signing off.